How are you this morning?
Good. How are you?
Oh, cannot complain. How's everything over there at Attitash?
It's doing great. You know, the mountain's open to about 90% today for the holiday weekend. Grooming's in fantastic shape. Everybody's real happy.
Well, that's great. I mean, we haven't had a lot of snow, but you guys have been able to make some snow, groom what we have gotten naturally. So 90%, that's pretty good for the little bit of snow we've got.
Yeah,
so.
you know, it's been a tough year as far as natural snowfall so far, and we're hoping there'll be some big storms in our future. By example, you know, the greater Boston area has probably had a more natural snowfall than we've had at Attitash and in North Conway. But despite that, you know, our snowmaking guys have done a phenomenal job, and, you know, 90% of the mountain open. Avenger open today over on Bear Peak. I mean, there's just some great skiing out there right now.
That's terrific. And so what do you have going on this weekend? You've got the third annual Military Salute Weekend.
That's coming up next weekend.
Oh, it's next weekend. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's coming up on the 23rd and 24th. It's the third year we've done it. We offer free skiing and riding for active and retired military personnel. We offer discounts for active duty dependents. The discount is equal to the regular military rate of $45. And there's a parade ski down at 1:30, big ceremony with the Air Force's Colonial Brass Band. 2 shows, Saturday and Sunday afternoons respectively, in Ptarmigan's Pub from Afterburner, which is the Air Force rock band. On Sunday there's a Battle of the Branches, as we call it, which is a race on Spillway. And for a $5 donation or more, anyone can sign up, even kids, and they can designate which branch they want to represent.
Oh, great.
And, you know, we'll have awards for things like the fastest average time for a branch and which branch had the most people representing and so on. So there'll be something for everyone. And there's even going to be an obstacle course on Sunday for the kids to get silly on and have a good time. The local Army National Guard is bringing in extra 10 of their own, and they'll be playing some music in between. And, you know, it's just going to be an incredibly busy weekend.
Oh, that'll be great. And that starts right off the bat next Saturday morning.
Well, next Saturday morning, we'll see a lot of people coming in, picking up their tickets, getting out and enjoying the snow for the greater part of the morning. And then around just before 1 o'clock, we'll start sending those who want to be in the parade along with our flag bearers up the lift.
Yep.
1:30, the parade will do a ski down on Spillway. And then we'll have a color guard ceremony, national anthem, Colonial Brass Band, and then a little action in the pub afterwards with Afterburner, which I haven't heard them, but I've heard they're a great band.
Oh, that's great. So that's coming up next weekend, the 23rd and 24th. Now this weekend, of course, is Martin Luther King weekend, so you get the bonus day in there. So we've got the 3 days, and you got some stuff going on this weekend too.
Right. This weekend, you know, is the big ATP slopestyle event, and I took a walk out up on Spillway yesterday afternoon to see how Donnie Noble and his crew were putting things together, and that course looks fantastic. I mean, some of those kickers are huge, and you're going to see some really good air, some incredible moves. And the nice thing about events like this is, in terms of the course and everything, you know, it's a big time setup, but it only costs $10 to participate. And the registration goes on for 2 hours in the base lodge from 8 to 10.
Yep.
And there's a course inspection, quick competitors meeting. 11 o'clock, they start letting it fly.
Oh, that'll be great. So, and even if you're not one of those people like me who can let it fly, you know, definitely a great thing to watch.
Oh, it is. It's spectacular.
A lot of fun to watch.
And the timing's great because, you know, Winter X Games is coming up not far down the road in Aspen. And it's kind of a perfect fit for that.
Yeah.
Get people fired up. They're thinking about, you know, big air and the sort of things that the X Games is known for. So this is a perfect lead-in for that. And from what I've been told by our crew, there's going to be the spectators can get partway down on the course on the side, so they don't have to watch from just the bottom. They've got multiple viewing locations today for those who just want to kick back and watch somebody else fly through the air.
That's great. That'll be fun. And then you're going to go inside after that, go up to Ptarmigan's, as I see, with even more après-ski fun. All the fun's going on today at Attitash, I tell you.
Well, you know, we try and have something for everybody all the time. And Silent Mind, which is a Burlington-based band, is going to be playing in Ptarmigan's this afternoon. And then again on tomorrow, I believe we got 98.5 the Sports Hub and Miller Lite in there for some promos. The Sports Hub will be out on the deck doing giveaways from 11 o'clock in the morning, and then at 2:30 they'll move into the pub and join forces with Miller Lite. And you know, it's a great fit because, hey, it's another football weekend.
That's right.
And the Patriots may not be involved, but there's still going to be some great action going on. And you got Miller Lite, you got the Sports Hub from Boston there. So, you know, we think it's going to be a lot of fun to just kick back in the pub, order some great food. There's TV screens for pretty much every viewing angle you could imagine.
Yeah. Well, that's great, because after you're out on the slope for a while, it is nice to come in and relax and do that après-ski thing. So.
Yeah, it is, and Ptarmigans has a great reputation because there's a lot of room in there to spread out. You've got everything from tables and chairs to comfortable sofas in a coffee table setting.
Yep.
A very diverse menu. They usually have specials almost every day. It opens at 11 o'clock, so you can duck in there for lunch if you want. Come back for après-ski. It's a real nice feature to have up at the mountain.
Oh, definitely. Now, what do you have? I'm sure you must have something in the future coming up. Anything you want to throw out there that is coming?
Well, I'd say go to our event schedule because there's just there's too many things to name. I mean, we've got after the ATP event, we'll have a You Go Girls event, and then we'll have another ATP event, and so on throughout the season, well into March. I mean, every weekend there's something going on. Every Saturday there's live music. We try not to have too many open days in our schedule.
Well, that would keep you bored. That would make you bored, Doug.
We can't have that.
They can't have that. Got to keep Doug busy. So a lot of great things going on at Attitash, and you can always find it out by going to the website, attitash.com.
Yep, attitash.com/events, and it's all right there.
It's all right there. Well, awesome. Well, I hope you have a great weekend this weekend. We may get a little bit of natural snow too, so that'll just add a little bit of
we have our fingers crossed. I go to bed every night praying for snow.
There you go. Well, Doug, thanks so much. I want to thank you for joining us.
My pleasure.
And we'll be back here in a minute on our